Today we're breaking down the Anthony Edwards ones. Let's go. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's Zach here at Tamsters Kicks, and this could be one of my most anticipated shoes, definitely of the year. But we have the Adidas Anthony Edwards ones in today. Oh my goodness, guys! I am so excited for these because I love Anthony Edwards. This guy's been a dog since he was playing at Georgia. He's a straight bucket getter. He can slash. He can play defense. He's coming on really strong right now. I love his game. So I've been beyond excited for Adidas to finally put out a new basketball shoe. I'm not a big fan of the Dons. I've kind of gotten away from the Dames. The Hardens haven't really been for me either, but these ones, oh my goodness, guys. First, from the moment I put them on, I love them. So we're gonna break them down today. If you guys haven't seen a video, going through traction, cushion, support, materials, you know, all that good stuff. We're gonna break that down today. Before we get into it, hit that like button, leave a subscribe. You know, I think I did that backwards, but let's get it. So the Anthony Edwards ones, these are them right here. Wow, I was so surprised when they finally dropped these, and seeing the designs, I was like, oh my goodness, these look crazy already. And they definitely are giving James Harden vibes, like the 7s, and I think he's got them 8s coming out too. So I was feeling that with these, but off the bat, these were crazy. In hand, they feel so nice. On foot, they feel great. Retail's $120 as well, so they're not pushing some $160, $170 thing here, which with Anthony Edwards, I feel like they could pass these for $150 and probably get away with it, especially he's really hyped, and I don't know, but I'm glad they're at $120, and they definitely live up to that retail price. The traction pattern is a classic herringbone rubber outsole. So you have a full-length jet boost in here. You can kind of see it through some of these little slits in the outsole. It's that white and orange, reddish, peachish color down in there. And the traction pattern just feels so nice. Even just right here, the cushion into that traction pattern with that jet boost is actually pretty crazy, and it feels so good in hand. I love the ridges on them. I feel like I was wiping with dust collection, so dust pickup was a little bit of an issue, but I think it's just because it's not a super solid rubber outsole. It's a little bit, it's kind of a mix of a little translucent and rubber. It's a little softer, there's a little more give, but it also has some good bite to it because of the direction that traction pattern is laced with. And you kind of have a little bit of prominent sides here, the toe goes here, dips in a little it's kind of a fuel cell kind of there. And so I just love the setup of the traction pattern, and it played phenomenal on the court. The cushion is a combined boost and light strike midsole. So the combination of the boost and light strike midsole, we've seen this on some other Adidas models right now. James Harden's kind of pushing this setup, and I love it. And one big thing they really wanted to do here, which I'll talk about later with the materials and the support later, but the containment system all the way is supposed to just make it feel like one cohesive unit, and I love that. I feel like it actually stayed true to that. It felt not super lightweight, honestly, because I do feel like it has a lot of weight to the bottom of the shoe between the light strike, the jet boost, and the just the midsole and traction pattern combination on there. But overall, you don't really notice it because the court feel is so nice, because it doesn't feel like a traditional, what's a good example? You can even say of the Tatums, you can tell that there's a top layer to this with this upper and a whole separate unit of the traction pattern and this mid cushion. And I feel like it's just collective here. It's just all one unit, which it just felt so good playing in it. Materials are composed of different knits throughout the upper, and it is wild throughout the shoe. So you have an interesting split tongue in here. When I first put them on, I'll see if I can get a close up here, but there's a little Velcro strap in here that ties the tongue to the sides. And I know that Kobe's have kind of done that too, Kobe 5s, but it's more of a thing that goes all the way down. This is literally it's a strip that's that big, which connects it. I don't really understand it. I think I might cut it in the future. Honestly, I don't really get it, but the split tongue is kind of nice because this tongue is super, super lightweight, super thin, and it wraps very well from this upper part and into the shoe, which I think they got a lot of that details from the James Harden shoes, which I do like. Materials feel nice and breathable, and the TPU unit and this outrigger here helps with the breathability as well. As you can see, it's kind of perforated throughout the shoe there, so I like it. You have a little bit of a more premium kind of setup here on the toe box to help with durability as well, which I appreciated that because I'm always rubbing off these toe caps, so I like the materials on these too. The fit, super easy. Adidas is usually a little bit more oversized, I feel like, but these are 100% true to size. I didn't have to like go down a size or up a size or anything. I usually get to go true to size on Adidas because I have a wider foot and I feel like they fit me a little better. So I don't think you'll have a problem though, because there wasn't any dead space anywhere. Like the heel containment was great. In here, it was all like super tight and cohesive here. So I just like the fit, overall true to size. With the support, and like I was saying earlier, the containment system on these, phenomenal. And it helps so well with the support. You have a pretty tough back, like heel counter here to keep everything firm back in this part, even from like this, just the Adidas part here, super firm, super hard. And then like I said, that wrap of the containment unit, it just feels like one unit and you feel so good, so like connected with the floor, I would say. And like overall, I was just beyond impressed playing in these, man. Like my expectations were really high because I feel like Anthony Edwards should get some really high shoes, like high-end shoes. And someone like John Morant, I feel like would want more of a low profile kind of Kobe style shoe, but I feel like Anthony Edwards really want to go out with these ones, and I feel like they did a phenomenal job on them. Traction, cushion, and materials, my ratings here, I'm giving them all a 9 out of 10. The traction has potential to either fall down to like an 8, maybe 8.5, or get up, because I don't know how this traction is going to break down because it feels really, really loose. It feels like it could break down, but overall, it's so soft and it feels so good on the court, so I loved it off the first bat. And then like I was saying, with the cushion and the materials, like it just feels connected all throughout the shoe. It's breathable. It's not as lightweight as I feel like I'd want, but I feel like it makes up for it with how much boost and like the light strike in there. I feel like the cushion just feels so good and the court feel is great. So a little bit of sacrifice there, but it feels good. The fit, 8.5 out of 10. I feel like it fits so well to the foot. It's pretty high, honestly. Like, it's a very good fit. I feel like I had no complaints about it. There's no dead space, and overall, I want to see how it kind of breaks in because it could get a little loose in some areas, but it felt good. And the support, 9 out of 10. These bad boys, like I'm saying throughout the video, I've been kind of speechless with how well the performance was with them, and I'm honestly beyond happy that I got them. I know they sent out super fast. I actually waited till like 1 in the morning until they actually released on Adidas site. Crazy, but we got them in, and I was so happy, guys. If you guys got the Anthony Edwards ones, let me know what you think. The Georgia Peach colorway here, pretty fire. I don't know. I'm about to cop a couple more pairs of these, but let me know what you think if you guys got these. We'll see you guys on the next one.